Hey everyone, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be an update for my whole collection project pan. This is a collab with my friend Emily. So obviously, of course, make sure you go check her out. So make sure you go check her out, go say hi, go watch her update if you haven't already. Wow, this is our 4th update. That's crazy. I feel like we literally just started. Also, if you are coming over from Emily's channel, thank you for coming and checking out my channel. I really appreciate it. So yeah, let's go ahead and let's get into this video. So the first product that I'm going to be talking about is one that I'm going to be rolling out of this project. I love the idea of this project being random and honestly, I had no idea what products were going to be put into this project. But this particular item, this product, is just not one that I'm having a good time panning. I feel like, okay guys, I cannot talk today. I just am not loving this being in a project. It's not that it's like a horrible product. It's not that it doesn't work. It's just like the type of product and the specific shade it's not something I want to pan. For me personally, one of the biggest reasons that I got into panning was to make sure I was getting use out of all of my items. So part of that is also to help me move out products that I don't really want in my collection for whatever reason, but ones that I still want to use up rather than declutter. And some of that is just like I want to decrease the numbers I have with certain products. Like I don't need 50 highlighters or something crazy like that. Like I want to get my numbers down to things that are reasonable. This particular product is one that I don't have like a ton of products that are like this. It's something I would say is, you know, not really a area of my makeup collection that I like, oh my gosh, I really need to bring my numbers down in that. So the product that I'm talking about is the MAC glitter. It's just their black glitter. So I'm sure I'm going to be disappointing some people that want to see me pan this, but I don't want to, you guys. I just don't want to. I have tried this like 3 different ways to kind of try and figure out a way that I would like to pan it. I don't like panning this product. It's not that I don't like to use the product. It's just that for me, a black glitter like this, it's very chunky. This is a product that I just only would really reach for certain eye looks. I just haven't found a way that I can incorporate it into like a lot of different looks. And it's a hard product to make kind of like go with everything. I feel like it just doesn't go with every single eye look that I want to do, and it's just not something that I really want to play around with. Now my goal for this project was to just use it 15 times, and I'm sure that with the remainder of this project I could totally use this that many times. I just don't think I would enjoy doing so. So I did come to the conclusion for myself that it would just be best to not declutter. I keep wanting to say decluttered. I'm not decluttering it. I just want to like take it out of this project. I'm just rolling it out of this project. So anyways, I will be rolling something in randomly in its place at the end of this video, so stay tuned for that. I did use the glitter a total of 4 times. So not that much. And I would have had to use it 11 more times. And the thought of trying to do that is just like, no. So the next product I have is this foundation. This is the Milk Makeup Blur Liquid Matte Foundation. This is in the shade Golden Light. So I marked it here at the intro. I don't know why. And I don't know if it's like air or what, but I can't even squeeze it down to that point. I mean, there is air in here for sure. It's not all product, but no progress. So I have used this 4 times since my last update. I have to mix this with a lighter foundation because obviously right now it's too dark for me, but I'm thinking if I can get myself to self-tan, then I'll be able to use a lot more of this because like, you know, obviously like I won't have to mix it, so, or at least I won't have to lighten it like too much, so I feel like I could use more product and maybe like get more use out of it. But So my next product to talk about is the Elcie Pearl Radiance Primer, and you know, this guy is, I can't make a new mark. Like, it's just collects on the side. It's really frustrating because I like want to see visual progress, but it's just not there. So yeah, I've used this I've used this 4 times since my last update. I don't really have too much to say about this product. It's one that I think I can finish during this project, especially as it like kind of gets smaller towards the bottom. I feel like I use about a pump and a half of this each time I use my makeup, so I feel like I'm using like a good amount to like get through it, but also not like wasting it or anything. So the next product is this James eyeshadow primer. I've used this 5 times since the last update, and oh man, didn't I had a goal for this last time to get to, I think to get like down to here, where the period is, I feel like, or no, it was like halfway between, yeah. I can't squeeze it down any further, I feel like, than I was able to last time, maybe like just a little bit. The last update, I believe I was right here, and I wanted to get like right here, and I'm just a little bit under this kind of picture right here. Yeah, I didn't like hit the kind of like monthly goal that I had for this, I think from last update. I don't like quite remember, but I don't know if I'll be able to finish it in this project just because I feel like eye primers take forever, but I think I'm doing like pretty steady progress with like how much I do my makeup, if that makes sense. So the next product that is in this project is from this palette. This is the Naked Cosmetics Urban Rustic palette. It's this shade in the middle. It's kind of just a like metallic copper shade. Really, really pretty. I haven't used this eyeshadow at all since my last update. I've been really, I was really close on a couple of my Pan Those shadows this past like month or so. So I was really, anytime I was doing my makeup, my eye makeup, I was just using those pretty much. The eyeshadows that I do want to kind of concentrate on are the ones that are in my Roulette Pan collab, just while those shadows are in that project. I think I want to concentrate on those ones, and this one I have like longer to work on, so I guess like for now I might not touch it too much. I also kind of just need a break from these types of colors, like these like warm like metallic shades, like the rose golds, the coppers. Like I just need a break from those. I also have another shadow in this project as well. This is the Colourpop Super Shock shadow in Muse, and again, this is a shade that I'm just kind of bored with. I have not used either of these since the last update. Wow, I just made a mess. The next product I have is one I feel like I'm making really good progress on, and I think I could potentially hit pan by my next update. Maybe. Okay, so this is a little duo from MAC. This is the Nutcracker Sweet Peach Face Compact. So I had pulled this product, like the whole thing I had pulled in my intro, and in my intro I kind of looked at it as like one product, like I would just try to hit pan on both, but then I pulled in a blush into this project, so I haven't used the blush from this compact in like, yeah, I haven't used it since before the first update. Like I just haven't reached for it. There's no progress on this guy, which is At Dusk, but this highlighter, Tutu, oh my gosh, can you guys see, like, oh, I'll give you close-ups, but like, I am doing so well on this. There's a huge dip in it. There's like, the pattern is getting worn away really, really nicely in the middle. I think I could potentially hit pan by my next update. That might be like a stretch, but like for sure by like 2 updates from now, I think I'll hit pan by then. So I'm really excited. It's a beautiful highlight, like it's very intense and blinding, so I love it. I go ham with it. It's great. I've used this 4 times since my last updates. I've used a total of 11 times in this project, which I feel like doesn't seem like enough to be close to hitting pan, but I do use a lot of highlighter, so yeah. So the next product I have to talk about is this powder from Mercier. This is the Candleglow Sheer Perfecting Powder. I've only used this 2 times since the last update, so I haven't been using it a lot, but I don't know like if you guys can see that exactly, but it used to be like a lot. Like it is a baked powder, so it is domed, but I'm really like wearing it down. Like if you look at it from like this way, like there's just, I don't know, it's definitely getting flatter. So I personally feel like I'm making really good progress on this, and this is for like a product that I honestly, like I was gonna declutter it because I was like, I don't know if that's gonna like work out very well, but I don't know, I've actually grown to like it. I do use it more to set my cheeks rather than like all of my face, just because it is a little bit too dark for me. So I feel like it kind of is a nice, like, I set my foundation with it in kind of the areas that I'm going to be putting bronzer and blush over anyways. I've been focusing on the other setting powder that's in this project a lot more. So yeah, I don't know. This one, I'm making good progress on it, but I'm also like not really focusing on it, if that makes sense. So the setting powder that I am focusing on is this Fit Me powder from Maybelline. I am making quite the dip, and you can kind of make out the center ring in the powder. I don't know if it'll show up on camera, but like I can see where that ring in the pan is, so I'm very excited. I think I'm gonna hit pan soon. I've been using this to set my under eyes as well as my entire face, and because I feel like I'm so close to hitting pan on it, that's why I'm really focusing on this one, because that's my goal, is just to hit pan, and once I do that, then I will be able to roll it out, and then I can focus on the Mercier one, and yeah, so. And I have used that one 5 times since my last update. So my last product to talk about before I roll one in to take the place of the MAC glitter is this blush. This is from Hikari. It's in the shade Tango. I feel like it looks very visually like it's kind of starting to look a little beat up almost. This is a really like loosely pressed, wow, I can't talk. This seems to be a very loosely pressed blush. There's so much product that comes off because it's so loose, but anyways, my goal for this blush is just to use it 30 times, and so I have used this 7 times total. I used it 4 times since the last update, and I did actually roll this in my first update. So at this rate, like it'll be a few months before I can roll this out, but I've really been enjoying this blush. I like it, so I'm just kind of enjoying getting some use out of it. So it is time to roll in a product to take the place of the MAC glitter. So the only kind of rules that I had set in terms of like randomly selecting stuff was that I would only have 2, like a max of 2 shadows in this project at a time. I am not pulling any mascaras for this project or like black pencil liners, because those are ones that I only like to have like 1 to work on at a time. I'm also going to say no more setting powders, just because I do have 2 in this project already. It's like, you know, I just feel like if I got like a 3rd one, it would really like not help me out at all. And the other thing I'm going to say is no more eyeshadow primers or like eyeshadow base type products, just because again, I feel like 1 is enough to work on at a time. So I'm gonna go ahead and I need to go grab my computer, and we're going to randomly select a product. So I got the Pretty Random app up here. Another thing I want to say before we pick a number is that I have been decluttering a lot lately since I did my spreadsheet. So I could have some items in here that were decluttered, so I'm hoping it won't take me like too long to find something that I still have, but I just wanted to let you guys know. Alright, 832. I got an eyeshadow palette that I actually have decluttered, so let's try this again. 1,697. Okay, so that's also an eyeshadow, so I'm going to 1,651. Ah, that's also an eyeshadow. It's an eyeshadow palette. It was the naked one. Okay, 1,019. Another eyeshadow palette. Okay, let's try this again. Ah, okay. 1,070. No, okay, it's another eyeshadow palette. I feel like this didn't happen last time. Okay, one more time, guys. One more time. 556. I don't love this, but it is what it is. So I pulled a concealer. Let me go grab it and I will be right back. Alright, so I'm a little bummed because I am working on 2 concealers in my 19 and 2019 project. But at the same time, I do need to use this product up. So there's that. And I don't know, this might be like a good one for this time of year because I do feel like I will start to need like a slightly darker foundation for when I do self-tan. Did I say foundation? I meant concealer. It's late. I'm tired. I can't speak English anymore. Okay. So this is the Maybelline Fit Me concealer. It's in the shade 10 Light. This is just like a tad bit too dark for me to use for like my under eyes and stuff. So there's quite a bit of product still left in here. There is like a window, like there's some visibility in there, but I wouldn't say I've like made a ton of like progress on this concealer since I just don't tend to use it a lot. I actually use this to carve out my eyebrows more often than any other concealer, and I tend not to use this to like actually conceal. But lately, because I had 2 other concealers in my other project, I was like, well, I'll just use that to carve out my eyebrows when I need to do that. So I'm working on 3 concealers. That's like a lot of concealer. I am like close to done with those other 2 concealers, so I could like finish those first and then start working on this. And in the meantime, I could use this just like occasionally if I need to like darken a concealer or something like that, or if I do self-tan. I'm gonna go ahead and just say my goal will be to finish this up. I do need to finish it up, so yeah. That is my update for this whole collection Project Pan. Let me know if you are doing this project. I would love to go like binge watch your updates and your intro and all that. Definitely make sure you head over to Emily's channel if you haven't seen her update yet. So that's it for me. I will see you in my next video. I hope you guys have a fantastic week. And yeah, bye guys.